Hi, welcome to Pictures, Noise and Words. I'm Hedgy, and this is Vanden Plas. Now then, this is another one of those with a story. So this album, it's called The Ghost Experiment, Illumination. And it looks like that. So this is the second half of an album. So they already released last year The Ghost Experiment Awakening. Okay, so before that they did the same thing with another double header. So they did two albums, one in 2014, one in 2015, called Chronicles of the Immortals, he says, looking at their Wikipedia page. So part one and part two, basically, and then they've done it again with this. So The Ghost Experiment Awakening, and then this year The Ghost Experiment Illumination. Is it out? Is it out? I can't remember. And it doesn't say. So let's say yes, because why not? So this is a song called Under the Horizon. Now, Vanden Plas and I first met. Didn't actually meet, but you know what I mean. I first became aware of Vanden Plas back in 2006, I would say. I was at something called Bloodstock Indoor. It was the last time Bloodstock Festival goes on in the UK every year, assuming there isn't a pandemic on, and they used to have another one. So that's outdoors, like a big festival, and then they used to have one called Bloodstock Indoor, which was an indoor festival, you know, in a big venue that they could have more than one stage in. And I saw these guys in 2006, I think it was, there, and they had an album out called Christ O or Christ Zero. I'm not sure whether it was an O or a zero. And I saw them live and thought, oh, good grief, these guys are really good. It's a progressive metal band, by the way. I've skipped over all of the stuff that I usually tell people. They're from Germany. They're progressive metal. The guy has quite a unique voice. No, well, unique's probably the wrong word, but he has a really good voice anyway. Let's put it that way. And they had this album, Christ O or Christ Zero, and I loved that album. Absolutely loved it. And then I think, and exactly as I said in the Dark Tranquility video I did, the last video I did, we parted ways. I was doing a heck of a lot of reviewing in the noughties. And when you just get like an avalanche of albums sent literally through your letterbox constantly, it's hard to keep track of anything. So the reason I was at Bloodstock Indoor was because I was reviewing Bloodstock Indoor Festival. So free tickets. So, you know, this was one thing I latched onto. So this is not, there's no death metal trappings on this one. I haven't heard this. It's Under the Horizon. It's literally been out for like a week or something. I saw the name. Oh, Vanden Plas. I used to really like them. So here we are. Okay. Does all of that rambling help give you some background? Let's give it a go. I suspect it will be calm, this, by the way.
So, this is it. I'm from heaven sent. So, this is it. I can see the end. Darius Fresco remains and speaks a little bit sacred. Make all these kids immortal saints. Searching in Avalon, under the horizon, in another dimension, on the dark side of light. Searching in Avalon, and somewhere you will find them.
it must be hard when you've got albums that are telling a story to pluck a song out and say this is the single, because if you think about it, you know, you're writing songs to serve the story. You're not writing hits, you know. Yeah, that's exactly the Vanden Plas that I remember. If you like long story-driven things, then this might be the band for you. Like I say, this is the second of a two. Well, I assume there are two parts. This is the second part, anyway, of two albums telling one story, and then the project before that was two albums telling part one and part two of another story. And Christ Zero that I mentioned, that's a story too, about a serial killer, if I remember rightly. It had an amazing song called Wild Roses. Definitely something about roses anyway, where the wild roses grow, something like that. Anyway, that's not important right now. So his voice sounds the same, everything sounds the same. They've got that progressiveness, and they have, you know, enough metalness to keep me interested. Excuse me. Oh dear, there's no need for that. Bonus. So again, and I say again because I said the same thing in Dark Tranquillity, this is a band that I used to really like, and now I've kind of rediscovered them, if you like. So I can't be completely objective about it because it sounds like my memory, you know. So here we go. I'm just presenting it to you, and you can make your own mind up, which of course you should anyway. Let me know what you think. See you soon. Bye bye.